Hey guys, what's up? Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound, and in today's video, we're back for part 4 of the Dumbbell Domination series. Yes, this is part 4 of our series of helping you build your best body, maximize your muscle growth using dumbbells only. So after this video, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go back and check out the first 3 parts of this training series where we walk you through a full body workout, an upper body workout, and a lower body workout. But specifically in this video, guys, we're gonna walk you through a dumbbell only upper body push. And when we talk about push workout, what we're training, what we're looking to accomplish is we're going to train all the muscles that are involved in our pressing exercises. That doesn't mean that every exercise is going to be quote unquote a pressing movement, but it's training the muscles that are there for our pressing movements. So that's going to be our shoulders, right? It's going to be our chest and it's going to be our triceps. We'll keep the back and biceps for our next video, guys. There's gonna be a pull workout, but specifically this one, we're doing upper body push exercises. So we're gonna walk you through each exercise specifically, giving you guys a handful of cues, letting you know why we structured and set it up in the way that it did. But when it comes to sets and when it comes to rep, guys, if you're a beginner, and this is really your first 6 months to a year of training, you can probably get away with 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for each exercise. And because it is muscle building, guys, because these are hypertrophy workouts, we want to stay away from the low reps. We're not looking for power building. We're not looking for powerlifting. That's going to be your 5 rep range. We're also not looking to really tap into some of our metabolic capacity as well. That's going to get up to 15, 20 plus reps. So for these workouts, guys, like I said, 3 sets if you're a beginner. As you begin to progress and get into a more intermediate, advanced training, you can then begin to up your reps and shorten your rest periods. But 8 to 12 rep, guys. So the first exercise in this workout is going to be a dumbbell shoulder press. And you can do these a couple different ways. I've opted to do this one seated. But like I said, guys, this is really looking to train our shoulders. It's getting the front part of the deltoid involved, and the tricep is going to be involved as a secondary primer, secondary movement for this exercise. So dumbbell seated press. If you don't have a bench at home, you're gonna have some difficulty doing the rest of this workout, but opt to do it standing. But like I said, guys, I've chosen the seated route because we really want to focus on really pushing through the shoulders. We don't have to worry about stabilizing ourselves. We don't have to worry about balancing everything. Just sit down and do this movement in a seated position. The second set of exercises is going to be our first superset in this workout. And we're going to do a dumbbell chest fly and then finish this superset off with a dumbbell chest press. The reason I've opted to put the dumbbell chest fly first is what I want us to do is I really want us to pump a lot of blood into the chest before we press it, right? So by doing the more lengthening, doing the slower controlled eccentric movement at the beginning, we're really forcing a lot of blood into our chest. And then when we get into the press, which is the second movement in this exercise, for one, we don't have to use as much weight because we've somewhat exhausted the exercise we somewhat exhausted the muscle in the first exercise. So you can really focus on squeezing, really focus on fully exhausting the muscle. So with the chest fly, guys, as you're extending out, just make sure to really slow and controlled. We're really focused on the eccentric portion of this movement. So that's the lowering of the weight. And as you bring the movement and as you bring the dumbbells back up close, you don't need to touch the dumbbells at the top. I see a lot of guys, that's their goal. They want to slam the dumbbells together. A lot of us, that's too much range, right? We want to make sure that through the entire movement, we're keeping tension, we're keeping pressure on our chest. So maybe some of us, it's 90% close at the top, and that's full range of motion. And then at the bottom, guys, I don't want you to get to a point where you're overextending your shoulder. You don't want to get too far down where you're going to feel a lot of too much stretching taking place. So find the sweet spot, guys, but focus on controlling the weight down, and then imagine hugging a big giant bear or a big giant Coach Frank as you're bringing the dumbbells closer to the top. And then with the press, guys, what we're doing is we're trying to focus on bringing our elbows closer together at the top. Same thing I see with pressing, guys, is I see too many people focused on slamming the dumbbells together. They're really not doing anything with their chest. If we can understand that the chest function is to bring our upper arm, our humerus across our body, our goal with this movement should to bring our elbows together and just let the dumbbells be where they want to be. So we've started with our dumbbell shoulder press, we've gone into a dumbbell chest fly, supersetting with a dumbbell chest press, and then our third set of exercise is going to be a dumbbell lateral raise, immediately into a dumbbell front raise. And this is going to incorporate and train our side delts and our front delt. You'll probably be able to use the same weight here for both of these movements with a dumbbell lateral raise, guys. What I want you to think and focus on doing is as you're extending up, you're not thinking about lifting the weight up. You're not thinking about shrugging at your shoulders. You're thinking about extending your arms out. Imagine you're standing in the middle of the room, and I told you the goal with this exercise is to get your hands to touch the side of the walls beside you. So that's our thought process, that's our intention, that's our goal with the lateral raise, is taking our hands out, not shoulders up. Shoulders up is gonna use our traps, hands out is what's gonna really incorporate and get our shoulders involved into the movement. Second movement in this exercise is gonna be a dumbbell front raise. I prefer to keep the thumbs up. Once you begin to rotate and bring your palms facing down, you're now getting a lot more of the shoulder, the side shoulder involved. By keeping your thumbs up and raising with your thumbs facing to the ceiling, you've really positioned the front part of your shoulder to really be the dominating muscle in this movement. So side lateral, focus on extending out, touching the wall beside you. Dumbbell front raise, focus on keeping your thumbs up, really forcing everything to go right into that front part of your shoulders. All right, guys, so after the dumbbell lateral raise and the dumbbell front raise, we're gonna move right into our next superset, which is gonna be a lying dumbbell extension immediately into a bench triceps dip. With the lying dumbbell extensions, you're gonna have 2 light dumbbells, you'll be laying on the floor, and this is a variation of a skull crusher. You guys may have heard of the skull crusher movement before, usually done with an easy bar curl, but utilizing dumbbells only, we wanna get extended here at the elbow, and what we're focused on is squeezing our triceps up. So you're laying here, as you see that I'm on the bench, bringing those dumbbells down close to the top of my head, and then extending at the elbows, keeping the upper arm, keeping the humerus in a locked position as close to perpendicular to the floor. So the movement is really focused on squeezing those triceps, and then once we've done the lying dumbbell curl, we're gonna get up off the bench, put our hands on the bench behind us, kick our legs out in front of us, and we're gonna finish off this superset with dips, okay, just body weight dips. If you wanna add some weight, you can feel free to put a dumbbell on your lap, just add some weight to your body. One thing I like about the dips though, guys, is it trains the triceps in a position where you can't do any other movement. By getting our elbows behind us, we're really incorporating that long head. A lot of guys talk about the thickness of their tricep, this long head. The only way you're gonna fully train that muscle is by getting your elbows behind you. So that's why we've added this part into the workout. I know it's not really a dumbbell exercise, guys, but I think it's a great addition to everything we've done here. And then our last exercise, guys, is gonna be push-ups. And what we're gonna do here with this push-ups is we're gonna extend these out to failure. So once you've gotten your maximum push-ups, I want you to then drop your knees to the floor and just extend it out. Maybe this is 20 reps before you get to that failure. Maybe it's 50 reps before you get to failure. But at this point within the training, you should be somewhat exhausted and you shouldn't really be able to do your full amount of workout. So run through that, guys, here one more time for you guys. So we're gonna start off the dumbbell seated shoulder press, and then moving into our first set of supersets, dumbbell chest fly, right into a chest press, really focus on that eccentric part of the fly, then moving into our dumbbell lateral raise, supersetted with a dumbbell front raise. Third superset of this exercise, of this workout, is gonna be the lying dumbbell extension, right into the dumbbell triceps dips, and then we're gonna finish off with push-ups, dropping our knees to failure to extend it out, guys. So really hope you enjoyed this workout. If you're ready to take your training to the next level, guys, and maybe you're looking for a way to put some of these workouts together in a done-for-you, follow-along fashion, what I want you to do is I want to invite you to click this card right here. I'm going to take you to our next video where we walk you through how to put all this together in an actual follow-along training program just for you. But Frank Rich here at the Critical Bench Compound, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we are dropping multiple videos every single week. Give us a thumbs up. But Frank Rich, Critical Bench, we'll see you guys in the next video.